Kia ora. Welcome to Monday the 3rd of October. Again, still blurring into one, but that's okay. I think we're getting to a sense of normalcy. Apologise for the infrequency of these morning rambles at the moment, but necessary evil and all those things. Like all the previous ones, more of a vlog record for me of just kind of going around and seeing what's happening in the place. So this is day one was Friday, 2, 3. This is day 4 in Tennessee. I'm not going to start counting the days for living in Tennessee, I promise. But just kind of early days for now. And yeah, we've gotten some stuff done. I can't recall what I said had happened in my last ramble, so I may repeat myself here, and I apologise. But we're really just still in the throes of really just getting the basics done and so on and so forth. I do have to dial into work today, so I might make an effort to make myself presentable, but technically I am on PTO, so just dialing in for a meeting and get that done and dusted, and then we'll move on from there. So yeah. So temperatures are a little crisper down here. Well, maybe at least as crisp as back in Cincinnati, in Ohio, but I don't know. So our driveway, just some things that we will probably have to attend to. The driveway's fine, but I had a friend around yesterday and made a wise recommendation. We've got a lot of large rocks here on the driveway. I'm going to pile them down the edges just so we kind of minimise erosion. Kira, come here. Come here. Good girl. Come on. No, don't shake your head. Crazy Labrador. Come here. Kira, come here. She's getting braver and expanding her territory, but we don't want her doing stupidity. This rock is a little hard on her little soft paws, but they're starting to harden up, which is great. Anyways, went for a hike with my friend Ken around the property, checked out a bit of the wildlife, a few animal tracks, some groundhog holes, and at least one garter snake that we're aware of. Kira, come here. Come on. Good girl. Come on. I know, there's an interesting smell. One thing that we probably will have to deal with on the driveway, and we knew this when we put it in, there is possibly a berm of rock or something underneath that hump. It's a little steep is the bottom line. So that's something that we will have to address. It's not an issue if you have an all-wheel drive. Our car will get up here fine. Friend's vehicle's got up here with a little bit of spinning, but that could get chewed up pretty quickly. Truck, of course, is four-wheel drive if we need it. So that may require a little bit of extra work. And with rock under there, well, there's going to have to be some hammering and stuff. So we shall see. Again, I'm still hoping to put a gate in the not too distant future, but that will have to be back behind the rock line, so that we don't have to pull things out too much. But anyway, that's just one thing that we were conscious of, but time was ticking and we couldn't do anything about it at that stage. So you do the best you can. So yeah, we can always put another alternative driveway in if we need to have 2 access points, but it's not like we have a shortage of property. So yeah, we're kind of doing okay. Dawn's crashed out at the moment, which is good. She's just had the Self-Reliance Festival. She was on the visitor booth there for 2 days, so she's pretty worn out. Kind of odd when you're talking to people, but you're standing up all day as well, so that is definitely a thing. So I'll wander up here to it's the Hodgepodge solar panel array. Ken did some tinkering yesterday, but the challenge I have, and I think I may have mentioned this before, is we have these 100-foot trees, maybe 100 foot, I don't know, they're tall anyway. I have to do the thumb test and divide by and all that kind of stuff. There is actually a thing you can do that allows you to work it out, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. But the sun kind of comes through and peaks out a bit. I'm not sure how much thinning we're really planning on doing through there. We will be doing a little to let some light in onto the floor. But some of these large trees are going to be a thing. We may need to just kind of have to deal with them. Yeah, that one's kind of a splitter, and this one up here has that branch, which I know will come down at some stage. So we might need to get that dealt to. Obviously, I will not be skinnying up that tree to take down a branch. Somebody professional will have to do that. But anywho, that is that. Things not for now, but things to be aware of. But anyway, so the solar array is actually bringing in power. We're not actually using a lot. Again, this time of the year it's kind of cooler. We're coming into winter, so heating is more of a thing. I just fired the heating up this morning to it's running now, hopefully not gassing Dawn to death, but it's not. But the heating runs on 12 volt, and we have a fairly substantial 12 volt battery, and I think, as I've mentioned, I can easily get another one of those and expand that array. So, most of the stuff that we're running at the moment is running on 12 volt. So even though we have a 3 kilowatt hour battery, it's primarily being used for the heavy lifting stuff, like making my cup of coffee and Dawn's cup of tea in the morning, really important things. And these solar panels at the moment don't actually have to provide a lot of juice. They just need to provide enough to keep the battery at a reasonable level, and the battery tops off the Delta Pro tops off the RV battery. So I've got a little bit of time to get the solar array running, but it's actually working pretty well, so kind of good. I have to brush those leaves off. Anyways, but I'm probably going to clear a lot of this out, this last rats and mice kind of saplings, and maybe put the solar array in here for now, because there's no really good spot that kind of gets sun except for more over here, which quite honestly, if I turn around, oh look, there's the entrance to the property. Oh look, there's a lot of really potentially stealing and money-worthy panels. So let's just not go down that road until we've got a bit more security on the place and we know who's coming and going. Anyway, I'll keep this one relatively short. I can smell a fire. We know that the property next door is they're using it for camping and stuff. So, and property next door is actually like 2 properties down from us, 2 lots down from us. They are they've got like a hunting camping thing going on. So yeah, obviously campfire is kind of a thing. So been waking up to the smell of campfires. That's just the way that the wind direction blows. At some stage I'll probably get back onto the back of the property. These surveyor pegs there are a bit haphazard and not sure if some of them are missing completely or whatever. So I really need to get those lines drawn at some stage. I can't easily do that just by sticking pegs in the ground. I've really got to put some posts in and then pull some cord just to make sure. But anyway, that's for another day. These are just all things that, little chores that are let on. Yeah, we've got lots to do today, lots to do tomorrow because I'm on PTO. We've still got to get more propane and work out refuse stations, pump a little more water into the freshwater tank, and so we can move the tote on the truck, clear the trailer. Lots of stuff to do. No shortage. That's kind of the point, I guess. Kids seem to be doing okay in Ohio, which is good because they are on their own and flatmates for the first time. So that'll be an experience for them, but we love them dearly and I'm sure they will do fine. Anyway, kia ora. I'll sign off for this one for now. Talk again soon. Bye.